Hi everyone, welcome. How's it going? What's going on? Hi Miss Moonlight, how are you? Hi Ariana. Hi Veronica and Tammy. How's everyone? Hi Highness, haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. Hi Veronica. I said Veronica. Lucinda. Hi. Hi Eliza. How's everyone? Hi Dr. Pizza. Hi Last One Girl and Sama. Dream. Hello. Today I'm doing Throwback Thursday, so you can ask any question you want, like always, but if you want to ask about your past life or how your past is affecting your now or future, you can do that too. Just, write join and then whichever one you want, past life or energy reading or any question you like, obviously. I also want to say I have a legal disclaimer in the description down below if you want to check that out. And I want to say something else, but I don't remember. I'm going to try to do the draw on Sunday if anybody. So make sure that your subscription is either on the list in my community page, or if your channel or your YouTube thing is public, then you don't have to do anything. I'll just add you to the list. Yeah, so I'll switch the screens, I guess. And if you're new here, if you want to join, you just write join or exclamation mark join. Both of those work with your question beside it. Please write a question, because if you don't write a question, you may not get a reading, because I don't want to tell you something you don't want to know, if that makes any sense. Dr. Fizza, cues and tensions towards me. Just gonna refresh my camera because I don't know what it's doing. It's spinning. We're getting cold in Texas. Oh my goodness, I am freezing over here. We haven't had a lot of snow like we normally do for this area of Canada, but it's been like really wet and really cold. We have some snow, just not as much as usual for January, which is kind of weird. But I'm freezing. Moonbeam, I don't know what is wrong with the camera. It keeps spinning and it's not refreshing. Hi everyone. Hi Sweet Spice. How are you? Hi Dottie. How are you? Yeah, sorry about that, Dr. Fizza. I'm just waiting for the camera so you can see the cards. Maybe I could try to switch it back. Sometimes that works. No. The camera's gonna give me a hard time. Moonbeam is fixing it. Is it working? Sorry about waiting. Oh, there's it's working now. It's good. Thank you. Dr. Fizza. So what are Q's intentions towards Dr. Fizza? What are Q's intentions towards Dr. Fizza? Let's see. Ooh. Oh, okay. For the Four of Pentacles, I do feel like there's an energy of just, I feel like they're just feeling a little bit tired for whatever reason. Just kind of like feeling like, ugh, I'm tired. I don't want to do anything at the moment, but it could be just the current energy, right? Energies are always changing. The world is in the dark, so I feel like they haven't made up their mind about what exactly their intentions are towards you. I feel like they're still trying to figure that out because the world is in the dark. So it's like that cycle or that thought or whatever it is not completed. So they haven't made up a decision yet about what their intentions are. There is the Five of Pentacles in the light. So again, I am feeling that they're thinking about things, they're thinking things through. I do feel like they're trying to isolate themselves for some reason or not really wanting to put a lot of focus and energy into things that outside of what their priorities are at this current energy. That's what I'm feeling. There is the Five of Cups in the dark as well. So like you have two fives here. So I do feel like they're going through some changes, some challenges, some things like that as well. But I do feel like they're trying to get themselves in a better position. So I feel like that is their main focus right now. I'm not quite sure what that means for them, but that's what I got for you, Dr. Fizza. Yeah, I know that didn't really answer your questions, but they are thinking about you. You know, there is thinking here. They are wondering. They just haven't really made up their mind about that for some reason. I don't know. Hi, Joey. How are you? Hi, Lima. How are you? You're welcome, Dr. Fizza. Hi, Caramel. Dottie. What do I see happening for Dottie? What is happening for Dottie? What does Dottie need to know about the near future? What does Dottie need to know about the near future? Hmm. Ooh. For the world, I feel like you're going to be starting a new cycle. Like whatever cycle has happened for you, it has been completed, and you're starting a new one. So that's some good positive energy. There is the Nine of Wands in the light, so I do feel like there's this energy of trying to look ahead and trying to plan ahead, but also struggling with feeling tired and drained and that sort of energy as well. Maybe even feeling like there's some stress going on. Yeah, but I also feel like you're really close to success. So whatever it is that you've been working on, whatever it is you're trying to do, I feel like you're almost there. Especially with the Knight of Pentacles right beside it. You know, the Knight always represents moving forward, you know, in that positive light and getting things done. I do feel like your ambition is going to be stronger going into the future. I feel like you can have more focus and maybe being more creative on how to solve problems or trying to figure it out, whatever that is. And then you have the devil. So I feel like the devil, you know, the devil could always represent that you may be getting some sensual pleasures, but the devil can also be about letting go of any negative energy, trying to let go of anything that's not really serving you right now, that you don't want to bring into your future. You know, any self-doubt or any negative thoughts or anything like that. Just, you know, try to work on staying positive because it is like you are going on the right direction, the right path. Things are going to be coming together for you. You're just going to have that clarity. This may take a little bit of time. That's what I got for you, Dottie. Think bigger picture. Or was doing like 8-ball. I think this, the 8-ball wants Miss Moonlight to think bigger. Have bigger ideas. Hi, Lucinda. Past life reading. Yay, past life reading. So I have my cards here. How many lives has Lucinda had? How many lives has Lucinda had? How many past lives has Lucinda had? Ooh, you've had 6 past lives. Anything past 5 means that you're an old soul. So that is some good energy. I did a full past reading for my daughter. It's interesting that her soul is older than mine. So technically in the universe, my daughter's older than me. That's kind of like weird. But anyway. Let's just see. Oh yes, I did knock over the mic. I'm sorry. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? I don't know. Moonbeam, can you hear me? Okay, good. Thank you, Alice. Okay, so for the past life reading today, I'm going to go into the theme. What is the theme of Lucinda's past life? Ooh, the King of Swords. Huh. So what is the challenge? What past challenges did Lucinda face? What past challenges did Lucinda face? How is this theme showing up in her now? How is this theme showing up in her now? Most important lesson Lucinda learned. What's the most important lesson Lucinda learned? It's in the dark. I think you're still learning it. For the theme, you have the King of Swords. So I do feel like whatever your past life was, like you said, I do feel like you were, you know, that energy of, you know, Indian or something like that as well. But maybe you were even like, you know, married to the chief or something like that as well. Like you had a strong, powerful part of whatever that was for you in one of your lives, you know? It's just picking up one that is associated with the lesson that you've learned in that life that you're taking now in this reading. So do you feel like wherever you were involved in something very powerful because you have the king, right? You also have this energy of being very good at solving problems, maybe even a negotiator and a peacemaker as well. There is the 3 of Cups in the dark, so I feel like this is where your energy is now that you are carrying over from your past life. So I don't know if you've been struggling with unwilling to commit for certain things, or just struggling with communicating certain ideas. I don't feel like it's like in all aspects of your life, but just in a certain area that is affecting you right now is something that is caused from a past life. Something about, not like before you were a good negotiator. I feel like right now in your current energy, whatever you were good at then is kind of like causing some issues right now. You have the Four of Cups in the light. I guess this is where you need to focus your energy more than the negotiating and all that other part of your life. For the Four of Cups, I do feel like there's this energy of focusing on yourself and like focusing on self-healing or self-love. Doing something for you, I feel like will help correct some of this energy moving forward, at least for whatever is causing the energy right now. I do feel like there's energy that for the Four of Cups is also about having, it's okay to like pull away and regroup if you need to, because you're going through an adjustment period. But for the most important lesson that you have learned from your past life to now is the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like maybe you haven't quite got that lesson yet. Maybe it's still a work in progress just because the Two of Cups is in the dark. I feel like you're just being, some things are maybe being overlooked or just lack that concentration. The Three of Cups is also lacking that lack of concentration or communication or whatever that was for you. It's still a work in progress. So I feel like you're going to get it though, That's what I got for you. That was some fun energy. Hi Sturgis, how are you? Lucinda, past life reading, yay! Wait, no, we already did that one, sorry. I don't know where my brain was at, but I was ready to do it again. I like theme reading. Eliza, any next actions are towards me? Okay, so what are any next actions of R towards Eliza? What are any actions from R towards Eliza? Camera's gonna play that game. Ooh. I didn't want to come out. Magician. So I feel whatever it is, they are thinking about it. I do feel like they feel like there's some sort of magic connection between the two of you, whatever that is. I do feel like they are determined. I'm not quite sure if they're determined to take next actions with you, or if they're just trying to figure out how to make that happen. There is a Seven of Swords in the dark. I do feel like they feel like they're done playing games, but at the same time, I don't feel like they feel like they're playing games with you. I just feel like they're just thinking things through. They're trying to figure out what their next actions are because they don't want to play you. I just feel that energy. There is the Chariot. The Chariot is in the dark, so I do feel like they're a little bit hesitant about the next moves. They haven't quite figured it out yet. They're just kind of like, stuck. They're just pulled over. They're not moving forward or backwards. They're just kind of like, there. Just thinking things through, trying to figure out if there's any obstacles in the way or anything like that. I also feel like there's this energy of wondering what kind of commitments they're willing to put into right now. For the moon and being in the dark, I do feel like they're a little bit hesitant about finding some clarity on whatever it is that they're struggling with finding clarity about. Just feel that energy. I also feel like there's energy of, like I said, I think it's mostly about wanting to have that clarity, wanting to know how to move forward, and trying to figure out what those next actions are. But I do feel like they are thinking about it, they are considering it, they're trying to consider all of it. I do feel like they want to go into this. I think I feel like he's thinking about what next actions he wants. Like he's trying to, like with the Seven of Swords in the dark, I do feel like he doesn't want to play you. So he doesn't want to just, and then not be able to fully commit to you. So I do feel like he's wondering, like, can I really commit to Eliza? Is this something that I can personally do right now? You're just kind of like stuck and like trying to figure that energy out. I do feel like they are going to be looking for some clarity. So I don't know if you two have been talking or how he's going about finding it. It's just the current energy now. All this energy could always change by tomorrow, right? This is just the current energy that they are thinking about it. They are reflecting on like their own personality and what they can do at this time. Hopefully that makes sense. You're welcome. Like I said before, I'm not a psychic. I wish I was, but I'm just an intuitive reader. I read energies. I can feel people's energies. That's why I hate going into public when there's a lot of people, because I can feel all their emotions all at once, and it's very overwhelming. But I don't really like see things like a psychic does. I just feel them. So sometimes it's a little hard to explain. Ariana, should I visit Chicago next month or March or a different month? Okay. Let's see. Should I visit Chicago next month or March or a different month? Okay. Go with the first question. Should Ariana visit Chicago next month? Justice. Justice looks like a yes card. Let's see. Should Ariana go to Chicago in March? So should Ariana go to Chicago in March? Yes. Should Ariana go to Chicago a different month? No. So either February or March seems to be a good choice. That's what I got for Ariana. You're welcome, Eliza. I appreciate you all being here. And thank you so much, Tammy, for liking the stream. I appreciate that, too, so much. Highness, general reading for next week. Awesome. General reading for next week for Highness. General reading. Ooh, this one wanted to be out. General reading for Highness for next week. General reading for Highness for next week. General reading for Highness for next week. Ooh. For the ones that are in the dark, I'm really feeling a strong feeling that they're in the dark just because that energy hasn't quite decided what it's doing yet. So don't take it as an absolutely no or delayed or anything like that. I'm really feeling like this energy is still in the works somewhere, is what I'm feeling. For the Ten of Wands being in the dark, I do feel like there's going to be a beginning of something. I'm not sure what it is. I feel like the universe hasn't quite figured it out yet either, but there's the beginnings of something. So I'm guessing it depends whatever your next actions are, or whatever your energy is in the next little couple of days to come up with the full week energy. For Ten of Wands as well, I do feel like there's this energy of something or someone may not be as dependable as you're hoping for or wanting to. So I don't know if there's going to be some sort of energy that will change that so that they will be more dependable instead of undependable at this time. There is a Hierophant, so I feel like whatever it is, you are going to learn about it earlier in the week. It may not be exactly what you're hoping for or wanting, but like again, I said this may change. I feel like you're going to learn more about that, get that clarity. I also feel like there's energy of your patience or your intuition or something that may be a little bit tested more than usual. So keep that in mind, but I do feel like things will come together, or you're going to be able to get clarity on how to put things together. You know, if it is a partner, if you're in a partner or a relationship, I do feel like there's going to be something there. I don't really feel anything really negative. Just kind of like feeling like there's going to be something, either something not coming together right or something not. You know, I don't know what your relationship status is, or if it could be just another person. It doesn't have to be somebody romantic. There's going to be something with another person. I feel like it's really important to focus on this week about your patience and understanding and being open to other people's perspectives if this is a connection. There is the Knight of Swords, so I do feel you're going to be making actions or taking big steps this week towards something. I also feel like there's this energy of whatever this is, I feel like you're going to be able to have that clarity, find the solutions for it. I feel like the week may be a little bit more boring than usual for you. So keep that in mind. But again, I feel like you're going to be learning something, but at the same time, getting things done and making moves and taking action and getting some focus. Like, I feel like your focus is going to be a little bit better this week. That's what I got for you. Hi, Alphonse. How are you? Veronica, can we trust our mechanic, Rob? Ooh, to figure out the car. Okay, let's see. Can Veronica trust our... Okay, so can Veronica trust their mechanic, Rob? Can Veronica trust their mechanic, Rob? You're welcome, Highness. That's some good energy. You got the Three of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. You know, I do feel like they're going to come together, the mechanic. I feel like if the mechanic can't figure it out, I feel like they will reach out to someone else to get some advice, because I feel that social aspect going on between the mechanic and someone else, or the mechanic and these guys, you know, in order to work on figuring it out. The Seven of Pentacles is in the light, so I do feel they're going to evaluate the progress, they're going to evaluate what is going on, and I do feel like they're going to try to fix it so that it works long term. Or like, you know, I feel like that may take some time though. They may have to future plan. I'm like, okay, we're going to fix this now, maybe that at another time. I also feel like they're going to be able to negotiate a price for something. So I don't know if it's like them working out a payment plan with you or something. Whatever that is, I just feel like you're going to be like working together for like a longer period of time. There's the moon. The moon is in the light, so I do feel like there is truth there. If the moon was in the dark, it would be lies. So that would be questionable intentions or questionable trust going on there. But the moon did show up in the light, and the moon does, you know, represent trust. So that's what I got for you. Hi, Alex. How are you? You're welcome, Veronica. Tammy! Is my list correct on what to fix on my car? Huh. Like I said, Tammy, I can just feel energy. So if your energy is doubting your list, then that's the energy I'm going to pick up. If you think your list is correct, that's probably the energy I'm going to pick up, but I will try my best. So is Tammy's list on fixing the car right? Let's just see. Is Tammy's list correct on what to fix on the car? The Five of Pentacles is no, but like I said, if you're doubting yourself, that is more likely the energy that's being picked up. What was that answer to your question, though? I don't know. Thank you, Miss Moonlight. sorry about that, Tammy. I'm an energy reader. I know, I wish I had that gift. I could answer a lot more questions. Caramel, what do I need to know this month about love connection? Okay, so what does Caramel need to know about love connections? What does Caramel need to know about love connections? No, this month. Okay, so this month about love connections. Caramel needs a love connection this month. What's going on? Who is this love? Hi, Josephine. How are you? See, love connection this month. What's going on with Caramel for the love connection? Ooh, okay. For the Queen of Pentacles is in the dark. I do feel like there's this energy of a trust. So I don't know if it's like just not trusting anyone or not trusting. I don't know if it's more about self-doubt about this love connection, or if it's just questioning it a little bit, you know? There is a Six of Swords in the light, so I do feel like there's an energy that you will be making progress. I do feel like you are going to be moving forward in a love scene. I do see that. I do feel like I just feel this energy that you're suspicious about something or someone. I'm not sure what that is about, but just feeling like, yeah, that person is a little sus, you know, suspicious. But there is the Ace of Pentacles, so I do feel like you're going to get a start, you know, and you have the Ace of Cups as well. So there's going to be a start of something. I don't know. The start of something may take longer to be loved than just this month, but yeah, I feel like there's definitely a start of something going on here. But that's what I got for you. So that's what I know. Don't have that self-doubt, you know? Don't just believe in yourself, have confidence, and there will be a start of something. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Miss Moonlight! Yay! The week ahead. The week ahead for Miss Moonlight. What does Miss Moonlight need to know about the week ahead? What does Miss Moonlight need to know about the week ahead? Ooh, we're going to be making some big moves, some fiery energy, maybe some passion. Oh man, okay. Ace of Wands in the dark. Well, it's going to start off well. With the Knight of Wands and the light, I do feel like you're going to be making some moves or just taking that initiative to start something. I also feel this energy of maybe even doing more business. I don't know if you've been looking into a business or thinking about something to do with business or doing business. I don't know. I just feel a sense of business being done. For the Five of Swords being in the light, I do feel like there's this energy of feeling a little defeated for some reason. Just feeling like your emotions are winning over whatever stress or thing. I don't know if it's about this business thing that's going on or not, but there's also the Nine of Swords. Oh. I'm not sure what this worry or stress situation is. There is the Ace of Wands, so I don't know if it's just because something is going to be delayed and that may be a little stressful or a little worrisome. But I don't feel like it's not going to happen. I just feel like it's going to be delayed. Yeah, I feel like money is going to be delayed or money is going to be late. So I don't know if that has anything to do with anything or it's just something else is going to be delayed. I also feel like there's an energy of worrying about it making the wrong decision. Not quite sure what that is about. All correct. Oh, okay. I was trying to figure that out. Thank you. Let's see. Dream. Can I get my Aries feelings or intentions? Ooh, what is going on with this Aries? What's going on with dreams, Aries? What are their feelings and intentions? What are dreams? What are dreams? No, not dreams. What are the Aries feelings and intentions towards dream? What is this Aries thinking about dream about? What is Aries dreaming about dream about, right? Ooh, some sensual pleasures? Is that what's going on? What is Aries' feelings and intentions towards dream? What's going on with this person? Huh. That one didn't really want to come out. For the devil, I do feel like they're thinking about, those sensual pleasures. I do feel like they have those feelings towards you. There is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is in the light. I do feel like they're wanting to, or they're thinking about taking actions, or thinking about those intentions and what kind of actions they want to take, and they're trying to really focus and think about that. At the same time, I feel like they're doubting themselves. The Five of Wands, I feel like whatever conflicts they're having is like within themselves. Like, I have these feelings. I want to make this good, have good intentions, want to take action towards dream. But at the same time, they're like, oh, do I do that? Do I not do that? I don't know why, what their struggles are about. It's kind of like feeling like they're second guessing themselves or doubting themselves or whatever that energy is. But they also have the Queen of Swords, but at the same time they're having that, they're also feeling confident. So I don't know if they're just off balance with their alignment of like, I feel this way, but I'm thinking something else and not really matching up. But what they think is what they feel. So it's very confusing. They're just doubting what they feel, I feel. If that makes any sense. I'm not sure why, but that's what I got for you. I do feel like they are thinking about you. They do want to make good intentions. They think they do. They're just kind of like having that little inner argument within themselves. I don't know. Maybe they're letting their ego get in the way of their decisions for whatever reason, Hi, Chicken Time. How are you? I'm doing great. Leslie girl, what's stopping Randolph from reaching out to me? Ooh, Leslie girl. So what is stopping Randolph from reaching out to Leslie girl? What is stopping Randolph from reaching out to Leslie girl? Queen of Cups. For the Queen of Cups, I do feel like they're dedicated to something. So I don't know if they're dedicated to their work right now or dedicated to whatever it is that's holding them back. I just feel like there's a strong sense or a strong energy about, okay, I'm dedicated to this, so I don't have time for other things. I'm not quite sure what that is about. There is the Eight of Pentacles in the light. So I am really feeling like they're really working really hard on their work and like perfecting their skills of whatever that is, or trying to develop their skills, or I feel like they're really focused on being self-sufficient right now and really focused on themselves. There is the Hangman, so I don't know if they feel like maybe they should, be a little bit more flexible, but I feel like they're struggling with that. They really want to be successful at something, There is the Page of Pentacles, so I do feel like they're not going to reach out to you anytime soon. So I don't know if this energy will change or not, but at the current energy, I'm not feeling like they're going to reach out to you soon. But I feel like whatever's holding them back is because they're really focused on their work. And I don't know, or trying to get work. Like, I don't know what their working situation is, if they're just looking for work or if they are working. But I do feel like whatever it is, they're trying to get better at it. You're welcome, Miss Moonlight. Sama! Precious thoughts and feelings about our relationship. Ooh. So you want to know ideas about your relationship. So precious thoughts and feelings about your relationship. So we need positive thoughts and feelings about Sama's relationship. What positive feelings and energies can we get about Sama's relationship? Let's see. The energies are hard to come out. What positive energies can we get for Sama? What positive energies can we get for Sama's relationship? Ooh. For the Eight of Cups, I do feel like there's an energy of trying to consider or decide on an important decision. So I don't know if that's the important decision is between the two of you or just one of you are faced with an important decision or something. I feel like there's something important that needs to be considered before you figure out what your next moves are. But I do feel like you are happy, your relationship is happy overall. I do feel like, I don't know if there's been some disappointments and then going from there you have to make some decisions about that or what that energy is all about. You do have the Eight of Wands, so I do feel like there's that, that fiery energy, a passion and romance going on there, or the energy around you guys are, right? I also feel this energy of looking for opportunities and just like having that good communication together and trying to manifest some good energy between the two of you. There is the Death card in the dark, so I do feel like whatever decisions or things that are supposed to happen are going to take a little bit longer, or if things are changing between the two of you, I do feel like, it's not going to happen anytime soon, even though you do have the Ace of Wands. So I feel like whenever you do decide, there will be a new energy or a new outlook of your relationship in a positive way, right? I feel like there is that energy in your mind about thinking about the decision, but at the same time, if you figure it out, come to a good conclusion, whatever that is about, things will improve even more. So that's what I got for you. Hi, Tracy Scott. Lana, thank you. I love the robot. Yeah, Nightbot is not a real person. I think I say that in every live. Some people seem to get angry or something with Nightbot, but it's just a robot to keep track of my list. Because I have really bad ADHD and I would be on the same person all night and not move on to the next person. So Nightbot is extremely helpful. I'm surprised a lot more tarot readers do not use Nightbot this way. I find it so much easier than trying to keep track of who's next. Sweet Spice! I know when I first started, I didn't have Nightbot, and everybody wanted me to put them on the list, and I was so frazzled by trying to write everybody's name and doing the readings, and I find it so much less stressful for me. I know it's annoying to write join in your question. I understand that, but But I would be a worse reader if I didn't. I'd be so mixed up. Sweet Spice, what doesn't my kid's dad help me? Okay, why? Okay, what? Oh, so why doesn't my kid's dad help me financially? We were married, divorced now. His name is Lee. Okay, his name is Lee. So why doesn't Lee help Sweet Spice financially with the kids? Why doesn't Lee help Sweet Spice financially with the kids? Let's see. Hmm. I don't know if this is the right energy. Oh, let's see. The first thing I'm feeling is that it's because they want you back, but I feel like they're not going to. I don't know. I just feel this weird energy. Um, the Three of Cups is in the dark. I feel like they know that they're disappointing you. I do feel like Lee knows that they're disappointing you and they're not standing up to, being a man and like taking care of their children. I feel like they do know that. Um, yeah, but I feel like there's a third person involved here. So I don't know if it's them spending their money on someone else or what that is about. There is a Knight of Cups. So I don't know if it's like them wanting to spend their money on, you know, another love of some sort, something else. I don't know. The World, I do feel like they feel like they're done, like they don't need to. Like I don't know. I just feel like they don't really feel like that is important for them right now because they're doing something else. Is the energy I'm feeling. There's a Four of Wands, so I do feel like they are having this little inner celebration within themselves, not wanting to, share that wealth or whatever it is that they have. Yeah, that's a tough decision. No, kind of sucks. I can feel that for you, Sweet Spice. My ex is the same way, so I do feel you. I know it's hard. I don't know if you can take them to court or something. I don't know how it works where you are. I know where we are, we have programs where they reach out to the ex for you so you don't have to, but I don't know how that works where you live. I don't know if you can look into some resources that may help, but Butter Baby! How does is it Shakri? How does Shakri? So you're Shakri. Past life affect our relationship. Oh, so you want a past life reading about your relationship now? That is really interesting. Okay. So Butter Baby. So how does Butter Baby's past life affect the relationship now? That is a really good question. How does Shakri's past life affect their current relationship? I love that question. That was too many cards that fell out. We need one question. What is the theme of Butter Baby Shakri's past life that is affecting now? Huh. So for the theme, oh, I forgot to see how many past lives you have. How many past lives you have? How many past lives did Shakri have before? 6, an old soul. Okay. Huh. For the Ace of Swords, being in the dark, I do feel like the theme is kind of like having clouded judgment, or like having unfinished business, or feeling like having unfinished business, feeling of something failed or worried about something failing. And I feel like that is something you struggled with in a past life that is carrying on to your life now. Just that fear of failure and worried about your judgment being cloudy, or just just kind of like living on the edge kind of thing. Maybe not be fully aware of it, but that's what's being picked up. So the challenge that you had, or past challenge that you had, that is affecting now, is trusting your intuition, trusting to learn more about yourself, and being content and at peace with yourself and your own spirituality. With the Hierophant, I do feel that. I do feel like there's this energy of wanting to stick to traditions and having that strong sense of commitment, but at the same time struggling with it for some reason. I feel like, I don't know why it's a challenge, but it feels like it is or was a challenge for you before. But how this theme shows up now, it's the sun, so there's opportunity, there's good positive energy there. So I don't see that as being any problems. So I feel like whatever that was, I do feel like you have a better hang of it in this life. It may cause conflicts. I don't know what happened to my camera. Sorry about that. It may cause some kind of tension between the two of you sometimes when you're struggling with making a decision or trusting your own judgment for something, whatever that is about. I'm going to try to switch my screens. Oh, it was coming back on there. I switched it too soon. There we go. It's going to work now. But for the sun, I do feel like this is a good opportunity. There is a good connection with you and your relationship going on now. There is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is the most important lesson that you learned in your past life that you're carrying on with your current life right now. I feel like it's just, letting go of things and starting new beginnings is okay. Like, you've learned to deal with failure and starting over again. That's something that you've learned in your past life that is affecting your current life and affecting your relationship right now, is being okay with change and failure and all that stuff. So that is some good energy. That is strong energy. But overall, I feel like it's not really a problem in your relationship. If that was what you were worried about. I feel like, you have a good hang of it. You experienced it previously, so you know what to do now. Alima, do I have any past lives linked with Duabi? How is it affecting me? Huh. Let's see, Lalima. Does Lalima... How many lives does Lalima had? How many past lives has Lalima had? How many past lives have Alima had? Did any of those past lives have a connection with Dubai? I think I'm saying that wrong. I guess you've had one life where you were linked with Dubai, is what I'm feeling. Let's see. What was this past life like? What was this past life like? What was the theme? The challenge? What's affecting now? Most important lesson? Okay. It just popped out. Huh. For your theme, you have the Page of Pentacles. So I do feel like there's an energy of, I feel like you'll learn things from Dubai. I know I'm saying that wrong. Dubai. I do feel like you'll learn things from them. And I feel like that is the theme of this reading. For your past challenge, I feel like it wasn't really a challenge. Whatever the challenge was, you got it. You know, you overcome it, you were able to celebrate, you were able to be at peace with it, whatever you were learning during that time. I also feel like there's an energy of, it put you on the right track for future lives. For the Four of Swords, I do feel like there's this energy of what this is affecting now. So with the Four of Swords in the dark side, I feel like you miss whatever this was. Whatever challenges, whatever you're learning, I just feel the sense that you missed that for whatever reason, you know? Yeah. I feel like you feel emotionally drained because you miss this person sometimes. And you're struggling with doing things differently this life from that. So for the most important lesson that you learned was how to move forward positively, overcoming obstacles, you know, be going into the right path that you're on and just being accepting how things are. Is a place? Oh, okay. Yeah. Whatever you did there, you learned things there, you accomplished whatever you were accomplishing there, but you do miss it. But at the same time, you've learned things from that. So whatever you learned it there, you're carrying it on to your future. That's what I got. I know there's Irish Scottish, I think Scottish god. I don't know if he's a goddess. I think he's male. That the name is spelled very similar to that. I'm not sure what the right spelling is, but yeah, that's what I was thinking. But place, that's pretty interesting. Star Love Angel. Is my next door neighbor spying on me and reporting back to my ex? Huh. Star Love Angel. Is my next door neighbor spying on me and reporting back to my ex? The Knight of Swords. I was gonna say the King of Swords. The Knight of Swords is a maybe. Let's just see what's going on. What's going on with the next door neighbor reporting to Star Love Angel's ex? Like, what's going on there? Huh. I feel like whatever your neighbor is doing is for themselves and not for someone else. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I do feel like your neighbor is up to something, but I feel like it's for their own personal gain rather than reporting to somebody. I don't know. You know, maybe he's doing both, but I feel like whatever this energy is being picked up is what is personal, is what I'm feeling. The Knight of Swords is in the light, so I don't know if they're thinking about doing something about this energy or whatever it is that they're doing, or if they just want to find out what's going on with you for whatever reason, you know. You know, some neighbors just like to just like to know what the neighbors are doing. I know my grandfather was like that. He'd always have a seat at the kitchen table where he could see his neighbors from the window while he was having breakfast every morning. And he always knew, like, if somebody didn't go to their mailbox, they had like a community mailbox for the whole street. He had like, if somebody didn't go to get their mail, he would worry. So I don't know if your neighbor is like that. I'm just kind of like feeling that same sense of energy. For the Three of Swords, being in the dark, as you feel like they're feeling a little lonely, or they're feeling like they don't really have anything to excite them, like they have like that sense of sorrow, or just feeling, you know, I miss, you know, whatever. that is going on with them. The Ace of Cups, I feel like nothing's ever going to come of this. I just feel like whatever it is, they're just going to procrastinate and, you know, I feel like they're going through a phase of repressed feelings, low energy. So, you know, trying to figure out how to get that excitement back. There is the moon. The moon is in the dark. So I do feel like they are struggling with something. I don't know if it's like a lack of sleep or self-doubt or I don't know. She is very nosy. Yeah, because when I was reading that, like I just had that sense of my grandfather. My grandfather's been gone for like a long time, but it's just like that sense, that energy that he had, you know, when he was like looking at the window, like that neighbor did not pick up their mail today. Like what happened? Yeah, I can see that. Alex, ours feelings and attentions for me. So Alex's film. Ours feelings and attentions towards Alex. What are ours feelings and attentions towards Alex? What are ours feelings and attentions towards Alex? Ooh, there's love. I think that is pretty clear what ours feelings and intentions are. Huh. That is some strange energy. Okay. Let's see what we got out of this. Love. I do feel like they have feelings for you, and I do feel like they're kind of like wondering what kind of intentions they have. I do feel like they're thinking about it. Um, hmm I don't know if they feel like they're at a crossroads. Sorry, I'm gonna try to refresh this again. this thing. Hopefully it will come back. The next card is the Nine of Swords in the dark. So I do feel like there's this energy of wanting to manifest something, wanting to have that fulfillment, wanting to, you know, have those things going on. The cards are back. Oh, I thought maybe was fixing the computer, but yeah, just having those feelings or thinking about those feelings. You know, it's in the dark, so I feel like they're just kind of like thinking it. At the same time, they're like trying to release some stress and trying to release any negative energy that they may be having. The moon is in the dark. Yeah, so I don't know if they're like questioning their intentions or questioning your intentions. Just kind of feel like this sense of questioning something with the moon being in the dark. We can just clarify. What is the moon telling Alex about ours, feelings, and intentions? So what is the moon? What is confusing ours, feelings, and intentions for Alex? They're working through their fears. Okay, there is some stress and anxiety there. So they are working through their fears. And the Three of Swords kind of like backs that up too. They don't want to have a broken heart. They are protecting their heart. You know, they don't want anything to go wrong there. So I don't know how that resonates with you, but that's what I got. Hi Mike, how are you? Hi P, how are you? Alice, what does my angels want me spirit guides? Okay, so what does your angels want to say to you? Spirit guidance. Okay, so is there any spirits or spirit guides that want to give Alice a message? Let's see, is there any spirits or spirit guides that want to come and give Alice a message? Is there any spirits or spirit guides that want to come and give Alice a message? There was something there. Is there any spirits or spirit guides that want to come and give Alice a message? They pushed that one out. Is there any spirit guides, spirits that want to come and give Alice a message? Okay. One more card. That's way too many. One more card. One more card for Alice. The King of Wands. For the King of Wands, I do feel like there's a sense of loyalty. So I don't know what that means for you, but I am feeling like your loyalty. I don't know if it's being tested right now or not, but I do feel like there's that energy. A strong energy about loyalty. I also feel this energy of being calm and compassionate towards someone, or someone is doing that towards you. I'm not quite sure how these roles play, but I do feel like you're going to be achieving some success soon in whatever energy you're putting your focus into. You do have the Seven of Cups in the dark. I do feel like there's something you're trying to determine on or get some clarity on. I do feel like there's something that I don't know if it's just feeling worried or overwhelmed about it, but I do feel like whatever it is overall, I do feel like you're going to be getting some success on it, even though you may be questioning it or doubting it a little bit. I'm not quite sure what that is about for you. There is a Three of Cups in the dark. For the Three of Cups in the dark and the Six of Cups in the dark, I do feel like you're missing someone, or someone is missing you. So I don't know if this is the person who threw out these cards for you and they're missing you, or if you're missing them, or what is going on there, but it's somebody from your past. That's what I got for you. I am doing good, P. This camera is frustrating me. Last night it was Beastie. Tonight it's the camera. Okay. Let me try to get it going again. Sturgis, whatever comes out. That's an easy one. Are you prepared for whatever comes out? I feel like that's kind of a scary question sometimes. I don't know. Let's just see here. What's going on with Sturgis? What does Sturgis need to know right now? What does Sturgis need to know right now? What does Sturgis need to know right now? Huh. For the Three of Pentacles, I do feel like there's this energy of money, working on managing your money or managing your finances, whatever that is for you. Not quite sure what's going on with the money department. I just feel like you're trying to figure out how to manage it better or how to work on whatever that is. I also feel like there's an energy around working harder or trying to make more progress in that area as well. You do have the Nine of Swords in the dark, so I do feel like there's a little bit of worry there about something. I think it's worry about finances or something. I don't know. But I do feel like whatever it is, you are starting to see the light of it. If you're starting to get out of it, you're starting to see, that there is that end to whatever it is that you're worried about. That maybe a delayed a little bit, takes a little bit longer to come together. Or if changes are happening, you're just kind of like resisting those changes a little bit. There is the Eight of Pentacles in the light. I do feel like there's that energy of an opportunity or an offer may be coming for you. I also feel like whatever it is, someone's going to pay attention to you or pay attention to the details that you're doing in your work. So I don't know what that means for you. If they're gonna like, okay, you've been working hard, here's a promotion, or if it's just someone offering you a different job, or I don't know what that is. I do feel like there's gonna be a good opportunity here. That's what I got for you. Alphonse, did Lisa reach out last night and called me because she was thinking of me romantically? Okay, for Alphonse. Did Lisa reach out last night and called me because she was thinking about me romantically? Mm. I feel like it wasn't romantically. Huh. Those are the cards that wanted to come out. I do feel like whatever's going on there, though, I feel like she was thinking about you. I do feel like she wanted to get some clarity on something. You know, with the Five of Cups being in the light, I do feel like whatever she was thinking about, whatever she was wondering about, and she just wanted to get a sense of closure for something. So I don't know what the two of you talked about, but I feel like whatever it is, she's still kind of like thinking about it, still kind of contemplating on whatever that was about, you know? There is a temperance there, so I feel like she's kind of questioning her balance, like questioning her alignment, questioning if her mind and her feelings are matching up. Maybe she called you to figure out what kind of feelings or what kind of things is she feeling. I don't know if she was like trying to figure out if she feels or and thinks kind of like is on the same page is what I'm trying to say. There is a Two of Cups. So I do feel like just questioning like, you know, Alphonse is a nice person, but I'm not sure if I want to commit, you know? I do feel like she feels a little bit misunderstood. I feel like she feels like um, maybe you're not really seeing things as her point of view, maybe for some things. There is the world though, so I do feel like there is an opportunity for this, for her to come to terms with you. I do feel that, you know, the world, you know, she's thinking things through, she's trying to decide, you know, do I really want to commit to Alphonse or like do I just want something with no commitment, you know? I feel like whatever that is just I feel like whatever it was, whatever that phone call was, opened a new cycle of whatever it is going to be going on with the two of you. If that makes any sense. You talked about dinner? Okay. I just feel like whatever it was for her own clarity to match up her alignment. Like, you know, I'm thinking about Alphonse, but do I really have those feelings? Now that she's had that conversation, she's questioning, what do I want? Do I want a full on commitment or I don't? She's like, I don't know if I'm willing to have that commitment. I'm just kind of, you know, trying to figure things out still. You know, there was a card saying, suggesting that maybe she felt a little misunderstood. So maybe when she's talking to you, try to see her point of view of whatever it is that she feels like she needs to tell you, you know? That's what I got for you, Alphonse. Veronica, when do you see less drama from hubby when things are tough? And why is he like that? Okay, so what is going on with Veronica? When will Veronica's hubby... What is going on with Veronica's hubby? Let's just see that. Let's just see. What is going on with Veronica's hubby? What's going on with Veronica's hubby? What's going on with him? He's thinking things through. Ooh. That's some good positive energy that we haven't had in a while from your hubby. That's some good positive energy. There is a Four of Swords there, so I do feel like he's going through some sort of phase, or will be going through some sort of phase soon of transformation. I do feel like whatever it is, he's gonna be like healing from feeling under pressure. You know, I do feel like he does feel overwhelmed though. just trying to make some adjustments with themselves. I don't know if he is, but his energy is trying. There is the Three of Cups in the dark, so I feel like he's not really into making plans or anything. He's not really into, you know. I feel like he's struggling with trusting people right now. Yeah. There is a Queen of Pentacles though, so I do feel like he does want to make more money. He does want to have that, you know, financial support. He does want to have kindness and stability. I feel like he's really focused on having a sense of stability, wanting to feel grounded, wanting to have some respect. There's just a little bit of struggle there. So I do feel like there's going to be some light. I do feel like your hubby may come around. Not sure for how long, you know. I do feel like he's going to come around. I feel like there's going to be some sort of opportunity that will show him some sort of sign of light. So that is some good energy. But that's what I got for you. Hi, corporate offices. How are you? Welcome. If you want to join the list, you just write join with your question. Nightbot is not a real person. He's just kind of a robot that keeps track of the list for me. So you can add yourself to the list and Nightbot will tell you when it's your turn. Or it'll tell me when it's my turn too. You'll see your name at the top of the screen there. I'm not sure if we're pointing in the right direction. Oh, the list is full right now? Oh man. Sometimes if you wait a couple minutes, corporate office, a space may open up. Josephine, how did M transform due to our connection meeting? Okay, so how did M transform due to our connection meeting you? Okay, so Josephine wants to know, how did M transform due to their connection meeting? How did M transform during their connection meeting? There we go. For the King of Cups. For the King of Cups, I do feel like there's some energy of feeling a little bit emotional. So I feel like whatever transformed M was something emotional. Their feelings changed, or something about their feelings changed. I'm not quite sure what that was about. There is the Ace of Cups there, so I do feel like they feel like it was a good connection. I do feel like they do have deeper feelings for you, or a deeper emotional awareness of how they feel about you, if that makes any sense. Yeah, you have the Four of Cups in the dark. So I do feel like there's this energy of maybe pulling away a little bit just to clarify on how they're thinking. But overall, I do feel like there's happiness there. I do feel like they feel like they're going through an adjustment period. I'm not sure if you're aware of that or not. They may not even be aware of themselves going through an adjustment period, but I do feel like that is part of their transformation that they're going through right now. You know, I do feel like the Black Crows here does back up that they are going through a phase of transformation. They are trying to look forward or move forward. I do feel like they have some good energy. I do feel that sense of harmony, you know. I do feel like they are trying to make some gradual changes. I do think they are transitioning into a better state of whatever that is for them, you know? Yeah. I do think they are trying to go over obstacles too, as well. So I don't know if some of this transformation has caused some obstacles for them. I feel like whatever obstacles that they're facing right now is more about their emotions and their feelings and that sort of thing. I don't know, hopefully that answered your question. You're welcome. My paper keeps moving around everywhere. What does the rest of January hold for me? Ooh, royalty. What does the rest of January hold for royalty? Ooh. What does the rest of January hold for royalty? Ooh, I feel like the rest of January may be a little bit bumpy. There's going to be a little bit of bumps there, but with the Nine of Wands, I do feel like you're going to be making some movement. I do feel like you're going to be going through some changes. I do feel like you're going to be having that sense of fulfillment, even though there's going to be a little bit of a rocky road till the end. The Five of Wands is in the dark, so I do feel like there's this energy of working a little harder or feeling like you're working a little harder. I do feel this energy, like, don't be afraid to ask for help where it's needed, you know? I do feel like there might be some energy around money, or worried about money, or worried about spending money, whatever that energy is. Yeah, but you do have the Six of Wands. I do feel like with the Six of Wands, things are going to improve a little bit. I do feel like there might be a little bit of disappointments, but at the same time, I really feel like there's a strong energy that if you need help from someone, it's okay to reach out to ask for help. You know, don't let your ego or anything stop you from, you know, if you need some clarity from someone or ask someone for something, that I feel like that is a good energy to keep this fulfillment and positive energy going, you know, till the end of January. There is a Five of Cups here. I feel like maybe your emotions, you know, your patience and all that is going to be tested a little bit there, you know. I can feel that. You know, winter does bring sometimes that energy, like, oh man, you know, I want things to be better. It's kind of like feeling that sense of energy. But I do feel like, you know, with Five of Cups it also represents don't give up. Keep going. You got this. You know, stay focused on the Nine of Wands. Have that success, fulfillment, you know. Don't forget to ask for help. You got two cards there that are saying, you know, it's okay to ask for help. That's what I got for you. Caramel, past life reading. Ooh, Caramel, past life reading. How many past lives has Caramel had? How many past lives has Caramel had? How many past lives have Caramel had? One. You're a new soul. It's either you are a new soul or the energy for this reading is from your first life. So we will see. You're welcome, royalty. For some reason. Okay, I was gonna say, I think for some reason my cards had got a little crazy. So let's just see what's going on here. Theme. Theme for Caramel. What is the past life theme for Caramel? Ooh, you were doing well in that life. Challenge. Now, and the lessons learned. For the Nine of Cups here, I do feel like there's this energy of, you know, you had a pretty good past life overall. You know, the Nine of Cups is all that luxury. You were satisfied, you know, you had good romance, you were respected. You know, I feel like you were very good at socializing. You achieved some pretty good goals. I feel like they were really good goals for the energy we picked up from past life, right? You do have the devil. The devil was your past challenge. So I feel like even though you had those, you definitely had some challenges. I don't know if you struggled with alcohol or some sort of thing like that, you know? Just because the devil is also in the dark. I feel like whatever it was, you struggled with breaking out of that energy. That was a challenge for you to break out of whatever that was for you. There is the Two of Pentacles in the dark, so I feel like this is what's still affecting you now. So whatever that energy was, the Two of Pentacles, I don't know if it was just more about money problems. I don't know if maybe you were even a gambler in your past life. If money still seems to be a struggle right now. I just feel this energy of trying to juggle things and trying to have that confidence and concentration of where you want to go. But at the same time, having this sense that you're falling through the cracks for, I don't know if that's, that's just the energy that's picking up. I may not be explaining it exactly right for you. There is a Five of Swords in the light, so I do feel like this is a lesson that you've learned from your past life to now. So I feel like whatever lessons you learned that, how to get better at conflicts, how to get better with, standing your ground and, dealing with any type of conflicts or disagreements or anything like that. You've learned how to control that better in this life than you did previously. I do feel like you do struggle with not having to win every argument as well, too, a little bit. You may not be aware of it, you may be a little bit more defensive just because you liked winning before. That's what I got for you. Yes, like Miss Moonlight says, welcome to all the new subscribers and new viewers. I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed already, I would appreciate it if you would. I'm also going to be I'm really hoping to get this done by Sunday, to do a draw on Sunday for our free private reading from me. So make sure that if your YouTube is not public and you do want a chance to win a free private reading from me, there is one spot open now if anybody wants it. If corporate office, if you want to join now, there is a spot open. You gotta do it quick before someone takes it. Yeah, I'm gonna try really hard to get that done on Sunday, so that somebody can win and we can do that private reading. You can choose a live private reading or a pre-recorded reading if you're the winner. But yeah, that's exciting. I'm excited for it. So Tammy, how the past is affecting my life now? Ooh. So how is Tammy's past life, or how is Tammy's past affecting her life now? Okay. Three of Wands here. Three of Wands. For Three of Wands, I do feel like there's energy of your past life just having this misconception about something or having a rigid view on something, and that maybe have clouded your future vision, if that makes any sense. Just kind of like struggling, like, okay, this is my idea and I can't change it, but being really stuck on that, I feel like is affecting your now. Because you also have the Two of Wands. It's like you're struggling to see the future. You're not able to. Whatever happened in your past, I feel like you're struggling with seeing the bigger picture, seeing the future of what the future outlook is going to look like for you, or what your next steps are going to be in the future. And I feel like you really struggled with that in your past, and it seems like it's still carrying on to now. You also have the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups in the dark is kind of like struggling with making a decision. Trying to find that clarity of confusion and trying to focus on other things besides your own wants. So, make sure that you're struggling with putting yourself first a little bit and taking care of what you want first instead of other people maybe a little bit. There is the Knight of Pentacles in the light. So I do feel like whatever it is, whatever that was, I feel like you're better at it now, though. You may still struggle a little bit with making decisions, but it is improving. You do have the Knight of Pentacles in the light. So I do feel like whatever this is, your energy is shifting. It was getting better, but now it's going forward. It's going to get more better. You're improving that. With the Knight of Pentacles, being in the light, it's kind of like having that ambition or having that more clear focus and just having that better sense of having that good strong will. Strong will is what I'm trying to say. You have a good sense, strong will, and feeling more stable or working harder to get that stability than you were before. That's what I got for you. Hopefully that made sense. I feel like I was really all over the place with that. Hi, B. How are you? Excuse me. Chicken time. What does Oliver think of me? He's a classmate from my art course. Okay. What does Oliver think of me? He's in. He's a classmate from art course. Interesting. What does Oliver think of chicken time? When I first pulled out the Two of Swords, I'm like, he doesn't know what he thinks about you. He's kind of like a blind in that area. But it's the Two of Swords, so I don't know if he's like trying to make a decision about how he feels about you. I just kind of like feel like he doesn't really have that good clarity of whatever that is going on. My paper keeps moving. Sorry about that. Yeah, with the Two of Swords too, it's kind of like, just because it's in the dark, just having that emotional detachment. So I feel like they're not really putting a lot of thought and focus into you at this current energy. You know, energies are always changing. There's this current energy. They're just not really thinking about you at this time. There is the Page of Pentacles though, so I do feel like they may reach out to you. Page of Pentacles is about having good news or reaching out to you, texting you or something, or talking to you at some point. You have the Page of Cups as well, so I do feel like even though they have no emotional attachments to you right now, I do feel like, there is an energy that may spark them to contact you, talk to you, whatever that is between the two of you. Maybe ask you, something. There is a Temperance there, so I feel like there's good energy there. I feel like you may even have a little bit of a spiritual connection of some sort. Maybe that's what is confusing him, is like, why do I feel this way? Kind of like questioning that a little bit. With the Temperance being light, I do feel like, the Temperance can represent romance and that sort of thing, but I don't really know if that is his exact thought about you right now, So overall, I feel like they're not really thinking about you, but there is an energy about you with Oliver. Hopefully that makes sense. Lucky sevens, yeah. Elena, does Paul want to talk to me? Okay. So does Paul want to talk to Elena? Ooh, does Paul want to talk to Elena? Does Paul want to talk to Elena? Let's see. Does Paul want to talk to Elena? Does Paul want to talk to Elena? For the Queen of Swords being in the light, I do feel he is thinking about it seriously. I feel like it is like a thought, not really a feeling, but a thought that they are thinking about you. They are thinking about communicating with you. And I'm not sure why they're not making any actions to talk to you right now, but I do feel like they are thinking about it. I feel like with the Four of Wands, that maybe they are wanting you to talk to them first. Just because the Page of Swords is in the dark, so it's like, not today. Maybe I'll wait for Elena to talk to me first, I feel like if you did, they would have that little celebration between the two of you, There's the Ace of Swords, so I do feel like they are thinking. There's a lot of thinking going on here. I can feel that. I do feel like whatever it is, they're kind of like trying to figure out what that is and just kind of like delaying talking to you. But that could just be the current energy. Maybe they think, oh, it's too late to talk to Alana right now, so Paula's just kind of waiting. But that's what I got for you. So I'm not sure if he wants to, but he's thinking about it a lot. So. Tracy Scott, how are you? So as far as my near future with my career, do I need to focus on a workshop or becoming a subcontractor? Okay. So for Tracy Scott, as far as my near future with my career, do I need to focus on a workshop or become a subcontractor? This one wanted to be out. Tracy Scott. I am doing great, Tracy. Just trying to pick up this energy here. For Tracy Scott, future for Tracy Scott's career. What does Tracy Scott need to know for her career? What is her focus? Is her focus on a workshop or becoming a subcontractor? I don't feel any sense of learning something, so my energy is on subcontractor, but let's just see what the cards have to say. For the Nine of Pentacles, I do feel like there's an energy of you pushing yourself to evaluate your situation and to manifest which one you feel more comfortable with. There's also feel a sense of having that independence and self-resilience and like treating yourself. So whatever is going to make you happy, let your happiness win. So if being a subcontractor is going to help you help you feel happy and content with yourself, do that. If going to this workshop is going to help you feel happy, content, and confident about yourself, do that. That is the energy that the Nine of Pentacles is telling you. You do have the Nine of Wands in the dark, though. So I also feel like there's an energy of having some outside pressure, maybe influencing some sort of decision. I don't know what that is about. But I do feel like this energy is don't base your decision on other people. Base your decision on what makes you happy and content and confident in yourself. The Magician is in the dark, so I'm feeling a little sense that you're not feeling as confident about your choices or decisions as the universe wants you to be. You know? Magician in the dark, that could be a little bit of feeling frustration, questioning intentions, like just questioning things. There is a tower here. The tower is in the dark. The tower can represent some obstacles in your path. It could also represent you not wanting to put that focus and energy into what is going to make you happy. Just kind of like, ugh. Not really self-sabotaging yourself, just kind of like, you would make more money as a subcontractor? Okay. I would feel, okay, well, do that. The cards are saying whatever makes you happy, go for that. Choose happiness. The Nine of Pentacles. Choose happiness and manifest your dreams. Do what do what makes your heart sing. Setting goals and development plan. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what the tower represents as well. Yeah. See, you know what you have to do there. You already have the answers. You know what you need to do. A female carpenter, that's what you're doing? Oh, that is awesome. I thought about doing that when I was in high school. I took a lot of woodshop classes, but I struggled with the sawdust. It made me have really bad allergies, so I don't know. That is really cool. Halima, what's coming up in career? So what's coming up in career for Lalima? What's coming up for Lalima in career? Career reading for Lalima. I'm actually going to use the other cards. So I like the other cards for career readings. I don't know what I was thinking before, but let's just see. Career reading for Lalima. Career reading for Lalima. Not sure what goal you want to work towards. Whatever, follow your heart. Whatever goal makes you happy, listen to your intuition, listen to your heart. Don't overthink it. That's like Lalima, what's coming up for career for Lalima? Just trying to get this energy. The energies are tough to get tonight. Not sure what's up with that. Ooh. Seven of Cups. For the Seven of Cups, I do feel like there's an energy of opportunities coming your way. I do feel like the luck is on your side. Some opportunities. I do feel like you're going to be achieving your goal. So whatever your goal is, whatever career you're thinking about, I do feel the opportunity is going to pop up somehow or present itself somehow, you know? You also have the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands in the light, I do feel like there's this energy of you're almost there. You're almost at the place of success. You're almost at the level of success. I do feel that. I do feel that there might be some sort of thing about evaluating your situations. I don't know if someone's going to evaluate you to help you with your career or what that scenario is about for you. But you also have the Ten of Cups in the dark. I don't know if this is just like you're struggling with your confidence in choosing your career or whatever that is for you, or if it's just, you know, you have two tens here. Tens generally represent something ending with a new beginning, right? So I don't know if you're thinking about ending something and starting something new, or what that is for you. The Ten of Swords, you know, in the dark as well, is kind of like focusing on something that's less stressful. So whatever work change you're doing, like make sure it's the one that's less stressful for you or less stressful for, you know, whatever you have going on. If you have a family, whatever, what would cause the least amount of stress? I feel like that would be something to start off with if you're thinking of changing careers or starting a new career or whatever your goal is, you know? The Seven of Cups is like, focus on that goal, achieve that goal. You're almost at the success level. Yeah. Huh. I also feel like you're going through a phase of transformation, like just things around you are changing. So I feel like whatever, you know, whatever makes your heart sing, go with that one. Oh, it could have been the mask girl. Okay, yeah, I didn't think about that. I became a mom and I did home daycare for like over 11 years. Then I have like a little shop in my home, but I enjoy being a tarot reader a lot more than anything else. So I've been trying to do this. So I hope my goal now is to have a successful YouTube channel with all these guys. To the point where I can get commercials, you know? So I can do this and not work in my shop so much. Jessica, what can I expect in 2024? Ooh, what can Jessica expect in 2024? That's exciting. What can Jessica expect in 2024? That is way too many cards. One at a time. What can Jessica expect in 2024? I know I haven't posted them all yet, but I have made videos for all 12 months. Hopefully I get the rest up soon of each zodiac sign and what they can expect. For the Four of Cups, Four of Cups is in the dark. I do feel this energy of you feeling emotionally drained because you're losing a lack of interest in something, or I don't know what that is about. I feel like you're going to be making a move in some sort of direction. I feel like whatever moves this is, it's just going to be like a small decision. So I do feel like whatever it is, you're going to come through a breakthrough and have like a new outlook of whatever you're expecting to happen or whatever you want to happen. But I feel like whatever that new outlook is definitely going to boost your strength, boost your confidence, boost that positive energy within yourself. The Temperance is in the dark, so I do feel there's this energy of, going through a phase of self-healing and just working on that home-work balance and that sort of thing. I also feel like you may be a little bit under pressure, but I do feel like you have the strength to, whatever that pressure is, I feel like you can overcome that. You do have the Four of Wands, but I feel like the Four of Wands is just kind of like backing up the Four of Cups. Like you are going to make some small progress. You are going to be, you have those little small achievements that are gonna, or those little small breakthroughs that's gonna boost your strength, but also give you that little inner celebration. You're like, yay, I did it, I made it, whatever that is for you. I just feel that for you, this guy. Hi, Fiona. How are you? There's one free spot if anybody wants it. There's one free spot. Oh, Star Love Angel. Sorry. I didn't know I had another reader. You know what I mean, right? Does Elias have any hidden motives towards dating me? Ooh, does Star Love Angels Elias has any hidden motives towards Star Love Angel when it comes to dating? Elias's intentions. What are Elias's motives towards Star Love? Where's Elias's motives towards dating Star Love Angel? I feel like they're still trying to figure that out themselves. I know I say that a lot, but people struggle with figuring things out nowadays. I feel that energy. There is a Three of Pentacles, so I do feel like they want to work things out with you. They want to, I feel like they're making progress with you, or they're wanting to make progress with you. I also feel like they're wondering what their next steps are towards you as well, whatever their next motives are. But I do feel like they do want a relationship with you, or the beginnings of starting a relationship with you, whatever that energy is. I do feel like that with the Ace of Swords being in the dark, I really feel like they are thinking about it. I feel like they feel like they're a little bit on the edge, like what, I want to date Star Love Angel, but like, what is this? What am I feeling? What am I thinking? What's going on? And I feel like they're also feeling like they don't know you well enough. So they want to get to know you better. They want to make progress. They want, the Two of Swords in the dark as well. I feel like there's a lot of thinking, I feel like there's a more thinking than feeling. So I don't know if this person, Elias, struggles with being in tune with their own emotions and feelings and just kind of, living on the edge. I'm just going to go with what I think and I'm not going to bother feeling anything. I just have that. There is the Chariot in the dark, so I don't know if they're just like hesitating about making these moves, just kind of like thinking about it, or if it's just, the Chariot is just kind of like parked, I'm just gonna sit here and wait, like, I'm just gonna wait to see if I feel anything. But they are thinking. They're doing a lot of thinking. Um, I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's the energy that's coming through. Right now they're just thinking. The cherry be in the dark too. They could be thinking because they don't know if they want to have a commitment. So maybe that is what they're trying to play at. Like, I want to date Star Love Angel, but can I fully commit to this for a long term? You're confused yourself. I think they're confused too. I think he's mostly confused, if I date her, am I stuck in this for a long time? I feel like they haven't made up their mind about what's the long-term goal of dating you is. But hopefully they figure that out. Prabha, who is coming towards me in love? Oh my god, I keep throwing the cards all over the floor. I don't know what's up with that tonight. I feel like I'm very, I don't know, distracted. Sorry. Or there's a lot of energy going on tonight. Okay, Prabha, we'll try this again. Who is coming towards Prabha in love? Ooh, who is this person coming towards Prabha in love? Love reading. So let's see, who is this person? Who is this person? Who is coming for Prabha in love? Who is coming? Ooh, that's good, strong energy. I like this person. I feel like this person has a lot of honor, a lot of respect. A loyal person. That's some good energy with the King of Cups and the Emperor. I feel like the King of Cups represents who your person is. So the King of Cups, he's someone who is very in tune with their intuition. They're very good at, solving problems, all that sort of thing. They work really hard. They're really good at keeping the peace and have that peaceful personality, I feel like this person is really good at being supportive and there for their partner, I also feel like this person is very kind to their I think I said that, very kind, very peaceful to the partner, but also enjoys art or theater or something along those lines. So I'm really sensing this person may be a Pisces or a Cancer, but could be any sign. The Emperor, I feel like this would be your physical, sexual connection between the two of you. So I do feel like that would be very good, very respected. Again, I'm feeling that sense of honor, There is the Four of Swords. I feel like this person may be going through an adjustment period when you meet them. I feel like this person may be rediscovering themselves, which isn't a bad thing. If they've had a rough patch before they met you, but just right now they're going through this phase, so maybe that's why you haven't met them yet. You do have the Eight of Swords in the dark as well. So I do feel like they're trying to get a clearer perspective. I feel like they are trying to release any negativity. I do feel like they're going through something now, but I feel like once you meet them, once you figure out who this person is and you meet them and you start this relationship, they're going to be over this. It's just kind of like why you haven't met them yet. That's my God. You're welcome, Veronica. Mike Von Q, did EJ hook up with CL's younger brother RC? Huh. That is a lot of people. Let's see. What did EJ do? EG? I'm saying the wrong person. Sorry, Mike. What did EJ do? Did he hook up, or did they hook up with CL, the younger brother? So what is going on with EJ? What's going on with EJ? Did EJ hook up with RC? Did EJ hook up with RC? Let's see. Huh. For the Four of Cups, I do feel like there's this energy of pulling away, regrouping, not really putting a lot of energy into something, feeling like, you know, there's no excitement, a little bored. Yeah. With the King of Wands being in the dark, I do feel like whatever it was, you know, I feel like there's a sense of self-control issues going on here, so I'm not quite sure if they actually did hook up with RC or if they're just trying to play you to see your reaction, because I'm kind of feeling that energy too, like, let's just get Mike going. Let's just see how we can get Mike going for whatever reason. I don't know. For the Nine of Swords being in the light, I do feel like they're feeling like a little stuck, a little bit suspicious of themselves, like a little suspicious, like they are paranoid and like, you know, having some issues. Yeah, Six of Pentacles as well. For the Six of Pentacles, I do feel like they're struggling. They're struggling. I can feel that. They are trying to see themselves as someone that they're not. So I don't know if they're trying to put on a show for you because they're trying to pretend to be someone that they're not, and they're not really good at it. I don't know if that makes any sense. But that's what I got for you, Mike. Starfall, general reading for January. Starfall, what does Starfall need to know for January? What does Starfall need to know for the rest of January? What does Starfall need to know for the rest of January? What kind of general reading can we get for the rest of January for Starfall? What do we got here? Ooh, ooh, ooh. I can feel the energy. I feel like you're going to connect with someone. I don't know if you've been connecting with someone already, but I do feel like, you know, the Three of Cups and the Devil, I know they're in the dark, but I really feel like there's some sort of connection there with you and someone else. And, you know, the sensual pleasures area, I do feel the energy. You know, Three of Cups is in the dark. I do feel like there's an energy of maybe even getting a little bit drunk and tipsy, and, you know, things just happen. I just feel that energy. I don't know where that's coming from, but energies can always change, so that's just the current energy that's being picked up that this may happen. The Page of Wands is in the dark, so I do feel like there's this energy of, I don't know if this person's going to call you back, you know? They may not, I don't know. Also feel this energy of of having these big ideas and wanting to be inspired, but at the same time, limiting yourself on these big ideas. And, you know, so I don't know if that is influenced by this or by something else. We also have the Eight of Cups, so I do feel like there's this energy of working on important things, or like choosing to put your focus and energy more on more important things near the end of January, you know, like, okay, I have to set some goals now, I have to try to achieve these goals now. I just feel like whatever it is, you're going to try to find truths and things that are going to make you more happy. You know, like, this is not really working for me, so I'm going to choose something else that's going to make me more positive, more happy, you know, all that sort of energy. That's what I got for you, Starfall. AB, did K, Cancer, see my message? If so, what did he think? Thanks. Okay, so did K, Cancer, see their message? If so, what does he think? So did K, the Cancer person, see AB's message? Did they see AB's message? Six of Wands. I feel like Six of Wands is a yes card. Okay. This one wanted to be out. Did K, the Cancer, see their message? See AB's message? For the Six of Wands. For the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands generally means that they want attention. You know, but if they didn't reach out to you, they're not really working hard at getting your attention, right? This is very confusing energy. So I don't know what that is about. Yeah. Huh. There's a King of Wands as well, and the King of Wands just went flying out. So I feel like that's an important card. I do feel like they're trying to have a clear vision of whatever this was. I do feel like they see it. I feel like they did see it. I don't know why they haven't messaged you back. Yeah, the Emperor. For the Emperor, I feel like with the Emperor they're kind of like deciding on what to do after they saw your message. I'm not sure what your message was about, but I do feel like, you know, with the High Priestess and the Emperor, that they are thinking about it. They are trying to, I don't know, they're thinking about it. So they're thinking. Yeah, I'm not really feeling like they really made up. I don't feel like they saw anything bad. Like there's no bad energy here, right? So I don't feel like they thought anything bad or negative or anything like that. I just feel like they're still thinking about it. They're still, you know, yeah. I don't know. That's what I got for you, baby. I don't know if that makes any sense, but you know, the High Priestess is all about, you know, listening to your intuition. You know, the High Priestess can represent secrets, but I don't really feel like he's keeping secrets from you. So I don't know if he's like still trying to think about what to say to you, if that makes any sense. Fiona, why do people treat me the way they do, like subconsciously? What are they feeling? Huh. You're welcome, AB. Why do people treat me the way they do, like subconsciously? What are they feeling? So what are people feeling when, why are people who treat Fiona the way they do, how are they feeling? How do people feel about Fiona? How do people feel about Fiona? Keep in mind that I pick up energy, so this may just be one specific person. It may not be a group of people, but I will try. How does people feel about Fiona? Fool. Oh. For the Fool, I do feel like they feel like you're a very youthful type person. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, there's nothing wrong with having a youthful, free spirit type of person. You know, I feel that. There's like definitely nothing wrong with that. There is a Seven of Pentacles in the dark. So, you know, that type of personality would be more about procrastinating, maybe struggling with making decisions. That can go along the lines of feeling like you have that youthful, free spirit energy, you know? There is a Six of Cups. So I don't know if for some people you just remind them of somebody else and they just automatically treat you like that person. I know that can happen sometimes, you know? Yeah. For the King of Pentacles being in the dark, I do feel like, you know, I feel like there's some kind of energy about something from your past. So I don't know if sometimes you have problems with somebody who struggles with something that has happened in your past, or something that has happened in their past, and they reflect that on you. Not quite sure what that is about, but that's what I have for you, Fiona. Not sure if that resonates at all, but that's what I got. That's the energies that came through. I'm done. Ooh. Oh, now BC's coming. BC's coming to say goodnight to everybody. But thank you all for joining me tonight. I appreciate you all. I appreciate all the new subscribers lately. I appreciate that so much. And don't forget to come on Sunday. Sunday, I'm really going to try hard to do the winning thing to win a free private reading from me. So again, make sure that your name is on the community post that I have. I know you have to scroll down a little bit to put your name to the list, or add your name to the list is what I'm trying to say. But I'll see you all next time. I'll see you Sunday. I'm going to say I'll see you all next time. Sunday. People don't treat you well. Oh man, that sucks. Well, don't let those people drag you down. Sometimes you have to find new people. That's what I did. I avoided my family for a long time. I just started reconnecting with them for like the last 10 years. And that was a slow progress. I love my family, but I still keep them, at a far distance. I will visit for a very short period of time, but I've built my own family with other people that I'm not even related to. Sometimes you just gotta do that. Sometimes it's just, life. Sometimes happens. You just gotta find your own people. But stay positive, Fiona. Yeah, I'll see everybody on Sunday. I'll see you all next time. Hope you had a great night and all of that. Bye. Good night.